Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to see a HTML and CSS project which is iTravells. So whatever we have learned so far in HTML and CSS we are going to use in this project to create iTravells project. So before starting this video, let's have a quick demo of it. Yes. So as you can see on my screen, this is the project which we are going to do. Here we can see a header, and in this header we have a logo and a text box for search the places, and we have the navigation, home, places, and about us. And then we can see a image slider, which is the city slider we have. And once we start scrolling, we can see the places over here. So in the places we have a city card where we can see image and the description and also the button. Okay, and we have a nice effect on images once we hover over it. Okay, so in these places we have different kinds of cities, and once we start scrolling again, we can see about us at the end and also the footer. Okay, and also in the navigation bar, this is a functional navigation bar. If we click here in the places or about us, it will automatically navigate to there. Okay, so like this way. So in today's video we are going to create header, and in the next video we are going to proceed with one component. Okay, so if you are new here, please consider subscribing so you won't miss any future updates. Now let's jump into the video. Yes. So as you can see, I have created one folder, iTravells. Inside that, I have created HTML file and also CSS. And you can see images folder also we have. Inside this, all images which are related to image slider as well as the city cards are here. Okay. So these images we are going to use in iTravells. And as I said, we are going to build header today. So let's go and check out that one. Yes. So as you can see on my screen, I have the HTML file, and inside that I have linked the CSS file as well. And you can see we have already our HTML structure for header. We can see in header div, we have three different divs. Okay. As we saw in the demo, we have a title and a search box and a navigation. Okay. For three things, I have created a separate div, and in the first div we can see we have the span for the logo iTravells. Then we have the search box. In that div we have a input tag for the search, and placeholder we can see search for places. And the third navigation we have, in that I have a unordered list with the list items and also the anchor tags. Okay, why we are using anchor tags? In order to navigate. Okay, in order to navigate in the single page only we are doing that. But for now I have applied href as hash, as we don't have created the places and about us. That's the reason. Okay, so once we start creating that, we are going to apply on the anchor tags as well. Okay, so this is the HTML structure. Now let's see how we can change the CSS of this. Yes, as we can see on the screen, we have our CSS file open, and let's start applying CSS with removing margin and padding. Okay, so I'll say padding 0 and margin 0 for universal, because we want no space, no extra or default spacing anywhere. Okay, that's why we are using an universal. Or else you don't want like that, you can use body tag as well. That also works, but universal I will going to recommend whenever you are doing a project. And then we have header. Okay, so as we saw in the demo, we have three sections. So each section is having separately. Okay, like title in the left side, middle we have search bar, and the right side we have the navigation. So in order to achieve that, we can use display flex property, and with that help we can achieve that thing. Okay, so if I say display flex first, it will come into the row, and then we'll say justify content space between. Okay, it will going to move all the things into the like left and right side, and whatever is there in the middle, which is search box, will come to the middle. Okay, and I'll say align item center because I want the search box and the title into the center. Okay, then we saw the background for the header is black. Okay, so let's apply the black color for that. So I'll say black, and now you can see the color for this is changed. Okay, then we have title. Okay, for title we have this particular class. So let's take that class and apply the CSS on that as well. So I'll say here title, header title, and I'll target span directly. Okay, So I'll take font size as 30 pixel, and then we'll give some font weight 600, which will going to bold the text. Okay, and you see we can't right now see the text. It is because of the color is black. Okay, so let's convert into white color, and we can see this is coming. And you see in between the letters we don't have much space, so we can apply that. Okay, we can apply that with the letter space. Okay, and let's say 2 pixel, and now it's applied. Okay, and also you saw some space we need, okay, on the left and right side in the header. Okay, so there what we can do is we can say padding, and I'll say 10 pixel first, because I want from top and bottom 10 pixel and 20 pixel from left and right side. Okay, now you can see we got some space in the header. Okay, so now we saw the header title. Let's jump into the search bar. Okay. Yes. So as we done with the title, let's go for the search bar, which we have here, which is the class is search hyphen bar. Okay. And for this, let's target the input tag, and let's apply the CSS. I'll say width first 100% for this, because we want 100% width for the input, and then I'll say height as 30 pixel, let's say. But now you see it's not increasing, because we need to increase the height, sorry, width for the search bar class. Okay, not the input first the class name. So I'll say again search bar, and I'll say width, let's say 40% with respect to header. Okay, because this search bar is a parent, the header is parent of the search bar. Okay, so we have to give some width to this, because if you give search bar the class name 100% width, this will going to mess up, okay, the header, title, and the navigation. So what you have to do is for search bar you need to give some width. Okay, not 100%, but let's say 40%, so it will cover as much of the screen. Okay, then let's apply some uh, border radius to this input. Let's say 4 pixel, I'll say, and let's say border 1 pixel solid, and this color I'll going to apply C7. Yeah, and let's say padding left I want to apply, let's suppose 15 pixel, because you see if I don't apply padding left, it will going to attach to the left side the search bar, and if we write it's not proper, so that's why we need to apply padding left as well. Okay, so we can see, yes, we applied this. And then we have the navigation bar, and also we are missing one thing, which is the icon. Okay, icon of the search, which is we saw in the demo, it's on the right side. Okay, that we have to do. So in order to do that, we have to import the icon first, then only we can get the icon and get that done. Okay, so we'll do that as well. Before that, let's see the navigation, and then we'll go to the search icon. Okay. Yes, as we can see on the screen, that navigations we have unordered list. So we have to get that unordered list into like a row wise, because it's giving us column wise. So what we can do here is we can target the UL, and we can apply display flex property. Okay, which will give us in a row. But if I also apply justify content, let's say evenly, and you can see we don't have much space between elements. That's why we are not getting anything here. So for that, what we have to do is we have to target navigations class, and we can say width as 40%. Okay. So for that also we can apply, or let's say 30%. That will be fine. Yeah, this is fine. So we are getting in this way, and there are dots as well. Okay, for the UL, the list item we are going to have the dots, right? That we can see if we can remove the background. Yeah. So you see these dots we have to remove it as well. Okay, so that how we can remove with the list style in the unordered list. Okay, and we can say none, and it will be got removed. And then what we can do is you can see this color we are getting blue color, and the border, this border. Okay, or we can say underline. Okay, that we can remove by targeting the anchor tag. Okay, because anchor tag will have the default properties of that. Okay, so how do we do that? So we have to target that thing. Okay, so UL, LI, and A. Okay, then we'll say color white. Okay, so because I want the white color, so it's coming it. And then we'll say text decoration. Okay, decoration we need to make it null in order to get this. Okay, so now we are getting this properly. And now what we have to do is we need a hover effect. Okay, once I hover over this, it should increase or scale up. Okay, so that we have to do. So let's target this again, and let's say here in the bottom, hover. Okay, and on hover I want to scale up to 1.2. Okay, let's hover over it, and it's not working because this thing we have to provide on list item, not on anchor tag. Okay, this you have to remember it. Okay, so we'll say like this, and now this is here and it's working now. Okay, and we can apply little transition on this in order to have smooth transition over there. So I'll copy this again, and here we'll have this, and I'll set transition 0.4 second. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, now you see the transition is coming perfectly, and you see this is very small screen, that's why it's like very much attached. If I increase it, it will be properly, okay, properly visible. Okay, here like this. Okay. Yes, so now the only thing remains, we need to add the search icon. Okay, so in order to add that icon, first we need to link that icon style sheet. Okay, so as you can see here, I have added this, and I will going to provide this as well in the description, so you can check out from there, as well as the link where you exactly find all the icons related to this. Okay, so this is the Font Awesome 4, which is very completely free. Font Awesome 5 is the paid version, but for Font Awesome 4, you can completely use it here. And once you put this here in the head tag, what you need to do is you need to use I tag in order to get that. Okay. So what you can do is, an I tag is, you can write FA name. FA is Font Awesome name. So with that, continue space and FA hyphen the icon name. Okay, that way you can apply that. Okay, right now the icon is coming, the only reason is it's a black color and the background is as well black. Okay, so let's change the color background, and we can see the icon is visible here. Okay, so let me go back to the black color again, but we want this icon in a box. Okay, for that what I'll do is I'll create a div. Inside that I'll going to place it, and I'll say this class is search item. Okay, so I'll copy this, and let's go to CSS here, and yeah, so let's create this. Okay, what we want is, we want 30 pixel and 30 pixel for height as well. We want a box, inside that we want to place a icon. Okay, for that I have created width and height, and let's say background color I want is like D7 D7 D7. This is the color I want. You can see, now we can see a box, and inside that we have icon, and icon we want in the middle. Okay, for that what I can do is, you can say display flex and justify content center and align item center. Okay, if you want to center anything, you can center it with these three properties. Okay, whatever it is, like it's a login form you are going to build, or it's a small thing where you want to just make something center. Okay, that thing, that time you can use this three properties, which will definitely going to work. Okay, so now you can see the icon is coming into the center. The only thing remains, we have to move that whole box towards the right side of the search bar. Okay, so we are going to use positioning for that. For if you want to learn positions as well, that is in the description link. You can go ahead and check out that as well. So I'll say position absolute, and from top I need just 0, and from right side I want it as 0 as well. Okay, and but you can see it's going to the right side totally, but I want in the text box right side, not to the screen right side. It is happening because absolute right now it's considering the body tag as the parent, but we have to change it. Okay, so I'll say this search box as position relative, so it will consider this is the parent. Okay, so I'll say position relative, and now you see it's coming over here. Okay, so let's open this into browser and see it properly over there, and now you see this is how it's coming. But you see this box is coming here, we need to move it little towards the right side. Okay, so that we can do by using minus pixels. So if I say, let's suppose 15 pixel minus, let's go back, and now you see it's properly set. Okay, the only thing you can change here is the radius. Okay, the border radius you can change. So that how can you apply is border radius, you see, firstly 0 pixel, then 5 pixel, 5 pixel, and 0. Okay, so this is how we applied, and now you see we got our search bar as well. Okay. So this is about the header which we have created for iTravells. In the next video, we are directly jumping into the places structure, because we already have a one video on image slider, how we can do that in HTML and CSS. If you want to check out, go ahead and check out, link in the description. And in the next video, I'll directly going to add that image slider to this project, and we are directly creating the places. Okay. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing and hit the like button. I'll be back with more content in the next video. Thank you.